Welcome everybody to another a live content stream. We got Tops Now, new moments. We're finally going to tell you about these signature series teams.
Yep.
We're also going to show you a new headliners pack. We're also going to give away those guys who are in the headliners pack. I'm sure you want to know who they are. But before that, let's start the sweepstakes right now. You have 10 minutes to put in the keyword. You can win one voucher for 67,500 stubs. You can win a digital version of the game. And if you already have the game, you can give it to a friend because sharing is caring. You can also put in the keyword right now. The keyword is !bunt. So you have 10 minutes to put in the keyword. Remember, we will never ask you for your password. You have to be 18 years older or older to win, and you can find all of the rules and regulations on theshownation.com. Speaking of theshownation.com, if you have a bug that you'd like to report, that is where you report it. If you want to reach out to us, what is our email, Jackson? theshow@playstation.sony.com. So if you got a bug report. If you have any other inquiry, something's going up with your account, please email us. We'd love to hear from you. So I'm joined by my left by the one and only Stephen Haas, and by my right is the one and only content man extraordinaire. What we call you yesterday? The roster genius?
Number cruncher.
Number cruncher, Luis Martinez. And we'll be joined by Rory a little bit later on in the stream. So let's get to it. Wait, where you want to start, guys?
Tops Now.
Tops Now.
Hold on real quick. You guys saw on the announcement, after this stream, the content drops. So in about 30 minutes or so, we're going to press the button. We got the button.
Show it.
There's the button.
We got the button. So there it is. So in about 30 minutes, we'll hit the button. Once we're done with the stream, we'll get off and hit it. So all the content you're about to see goes live very soon.
That was a great intro.
That was a great intro.
Yeah.
I thought
All right, Dev Kit, let's hit it.
Dev Kit, let's
We're
go.
in the future by 30 minutes.
All right. So Tops Now, we put out moments every week based on what's been happening in real life. Recently, we've been starting to put a Tops Now card at the end of the set.
We're continuing that trend.
Yeah, we had Aristides Aquino. Yep, I pronounced it. Kyle Seager. This week, we got a pitcher who struck out 14 batters recently.
14 batters.
Wow.
We got Andrew Heaney, 89 overall.
There, your bottom right.
I don't know if I'm the only one, but his I've played against him in a few moments, and his motion gives me trouble. I don't know. There's something about his motion which I don't
Big
like.
lefty.
Yeah, big lefty.
So what kind of moments we have to do this week?
Yeah, so we've got. You're gonna recreate the 14 Ks with Heaney.
All right.
Of course.
Whole game.
Of course, it's on rookie,
All right.
and it's a juiced card. And then you've got Will Smith taking the league by storm. Got a Max Muncy. Few others. Nick Castellanos, Rory's
Where you at, Rory?
Rory's favorite. He's
the
gonna
new
come
Cub
on.
right there in the middle.
He's gonna come on stream soon. He'll be happy. But yeah, Tops Now moments. Play them. You'll get that Andrew Heaney, and then you'll be making progress towards the monthly award Lightning Guy, which will come out next week.
All righty then.
Yeah. All right. So Tops Now. What's next?
Headliners pack.
Let's head to the show shop.
Show shop.
Let's get
Headliners
to the show
pack.
shop.
We got 2 new big headliners.
What set are
And-
we at? Set 21?
21.
Set 21, and as Ramon mentioned, we're gonna be giving away one of each of these
One
guys.
of each. They will be locked. You won't be able to sell them, but it will be
Locked.
free 99. It will
Right.
be deposited
$3.99.
into your account.
That player. Yeah, not the pack.
Yeah, and so it's a couple of flashbacks. Give you a few
Nice.
hints. It's a couple of lefties.
Okay.
Fan favorite. We got a real big fan favorite right now. Cargo.
Oh, Cargo
Signature
series.
Cargo. He's in the game. 97 overall. Yeah, what do you guys think?
Love the card art.
Love the card.
Amazing. you know.
Purple wrist tape and gloves with the pinstripes and the Rockies uniform there.
Real good versus
Very strong
versus
arm.
righties. He's got the arm. He's got the speed to steal some bags. Close to 30-30 guy back
Double
in the day.
diamond.
Yep, double diamond. So that's Cargo. One of you lucky fellows will be getting him after the stream.
And the next guy.
The next guy. So there's been I was clued in to the fact that there's been some debate about whether if this player got a signature, what team should he be on?
Little debate in the community.
A little bit of a debate. I don't think there's any debate at all. It's Robinson Cano on the Yankees. Signature series, Robinson Cano, 98 overall. Does it all.
Does it all. Crazy vision, 113 vision, righty
Yeah.
killer.
Righty killer, 116 contact versus righties. He hits 313, I think, career versus righties, which, a reminder, Signature Series cards, they take an entire the entire player's career into account. So yeah, and then the Gold Glove defense as well.
Also has one of the sweetest bat drops in the game.
He does.
Yeah.
I love his swing. It's a lefty there.
Big arm for a second baseman as well. So yeah, Robinson Cano, Carlos Gonzalez.
I love him.
And remember, the Headliners pack, along with everything else, will be dropped a little bit after the stream. They're going to press the button.
That's
and the sweepstakes, remember, I think you have a few more minutes to put in the keyword. It's exclamation point. Bunt, you will receive a whisper from us. And 2 lucky people will get a cargo. One guy will get a cargo.
Yep.
One guy will get the Robinson Cano just deposited into your account, but they won't be sellable.
Right, so set 21 is going to come out in a little bit there with Cargo and Cano. So that's 2 Signature Series players.
We got more to go, though, right?
We got 5 more.
We got
Is that
5
right?
more. We got 5 more.
5 more
You like
today.
signatures? We do.
We like
All
it.
right. So was the events guy on vacation?
The
or?
events guy was on vacation. He's back, everybody. So we have
He
new-
literally was on vacation.
We have new events. No, he
No, he
wasn't.
wasn't.
He's in Oregon. We have new events. The Pennant events we put on the calendar. So let's head over to the events. And these are going to work much like the All-Star, much like the Hall of Fame events, where you're going to work towards vouchers. Vouchers will have a collection. We'll go in there and show you the rewards. There are 3 Signature Series rewards. All right, so the event vouchers.
Used to have 2
Used to
in
have
the
2.
last couple of big events.
So let's talk about the rules on the left side of your screen there. Rules, the hitters, 80 power and above. And that must be for righties and lefties. So they can't just be, good against righties or lefties.
A platoon guy, so
No
to speak.
platoons. That's right. So these got to be balanced power hitters of 80 and above. I believe the Cano qualifies, and I think Cargo too, right?
Right, yeah.
So they both would have
Definitely.
qualified there, just for an example. Pitchers, bronze and commons. This is going to have a feeling of moonshot a little.
Ball's going to be flying.
Yeah, balls will be flying. Minimum player overall 63, max of 85 for your team. So you can still have a 99 overall player. You just got to work under the 85. 3-inning games, Hall of Fame difficulty. It's always free to enter these events. So 3, 5, 10, and 15 wins there with those red arrows. Each one gets you a voucher. And so just like the Hall of Fame and All-Star events, you'll get those, put them into a collection. Before we go to that collection, just want to point out the repeatable rewards there and the streak rewards on the right have all been increased. We have silvers, low gold, high gold, and now and that diamond, the 85 to 89.
Yep.
But a little better rewards there too.
And pay attention to that 10-win total for 3 vouchers.
Right.
Because you're going to be
Right,
the,
3 vouchers is going to get you one of these Signature
gonna-
Series players.
yeah, it'll come into
So
play
before we
soon.
go in there, actually we have the slides, right?
Yes, we have slides.
We have slides. But this is where they'll be. We're going to show you them in a minute, but we're going to add the Pennant event collection. So let's take a look. And Luis, this first guy, it's kind of a big deal.
Yeah.
I think it's a
He's a new legend.
He's a new legend. We have
pitcher.
never shown him before.
Pitcher from the 70s. Let's take a look. Tommy John.
Tommy John.
He exists. This is
Tommy
actually
John.
this is a player. You know, his name is synonymous with
The surgery.
Yeah, and baseball, you hear it every day, pretty much. And this is the player that that had the first surgery performed, and after the surgery, he came back, dominated in the mid 90s, had a couple of second place Cy Young finishes. So there you go. He we wanted to put a face to the name,
Yeah,
right?
he's got a really
there he
interesting
is.
story.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Interesting story. Interesting what he means to the game. As far as his repertoire and all the attributes, what'd you call it? Kind of more. He's got more junk he throws at you there.
He throws
Exactly.
a lot
Throw some junk.
of junk.
Yeah. All right. So
Yeah.
he's the first of the 3 Signature Series rewards for the events. We'll show you the collection in a second. Let's go to the second reward. Another pitcher.
So you like junk. I mean, that
Yeah.
slider isn't junk, but it's nasty, right? That
So
slider.
nasty.
Sergio Romo, big part of the Giants dynasty of the 2000. What do you call the 2010s? Just the 2010s?
I guess so. Just 2000.
The 10s.
Yeah.
That
the
card
10s.
art. Yes, that card art is
Yeah,
savage.
sick. That is, in fact, from when he was on the mound when they beat the Tigers in the World Series in 2012. That
Interesting
picture.
story. When it was Miguel Cabrera, right? Isn't that who he struck out? So I
Heard a
think
yeah over there.
Sergio wanted to throw a fastball
Uh-huh.
to strike him out, and Buster was like, "No." I can't remember if he told me if it was the slider or the sinker, and he said Sergio gave him a look like, "Really? That's what you want me to throw?" And he was like, "Yeah, he didn't even see it coming." And that was it.
And
They
then he
won the
did
World
the
Series.
thing.
Yep.
Yeah.
And that's
so,
how you got that celebration.
so amazing K per 9, amazing walk per 9, hits per 9. He's got all the per 9s.
Yeah.
And that slider,
It's 5
sinker.
pitches.
5 pitches.
Again, let's go back to this card art. I think this card art is pretty awesome. Shout out to all of the artists that worked on that. Knock on wood if you with me. All right, where we going next? Oh, sweepstakes is over. Pay attention to your whispers. We will be reaching out very, very soon if you one of the lucky winners. Where we going next?
Well, we're going for the main event of the event. Sorry,
Yeah.
that wasn't
The
intentional.
3rd signature series player reward.
Let's take a look. Ooh,
Oh!
your boy Steven.
That's right. Giancarlo Stanton, also known as Mike.
Formerly.
Also known as Mike. Like, what's up, Mike?
So Giancarlo, won MVP with the Marlins. So we chose to put him in a Marlins uniform here back when they had that orange and all the
When they
teal
had
going.
players on the
yeah.
team.
Pretty sick.
Right,
pretty
he won
sick
MVP,
unit.
believe it or not. The Marlins had an MVP. He hit, 59 home runs.
He's the player who's gotten the closest to 60 since
People who
some,
will not.
some
people,
guys,
who we
some
won't name.
guys.
So, you look at what he does really well versus maybe like a Cargo. I mean, he just brings the power to the table, less
big
vision.
power.
Less vision, and that 6'6" frame is going to be a big strike zone for you if you played with the Yankees version, that live series. But fantastic fielder. He could play.
Better fielder than you would expect a man of his size. you know?
Absolutely. Kind of like Judge is showing us, too, by
Exactly.
the way, his teammate now.
Yeah.
62 speed's pretty good, too, but my goodness, you want some mammoth power.
Yeah.
This Stanton will deliver. I don't know if he has that many chains on in the game, but I love the picture.
Yeah. Chain tech.
Yeah.
Change it.
We need some chain.
And that's
tech.
what, 5 signature series cards that we've revealed
So
already?
far.
Got
So,
2
yeah.
more to go?
Colin, let's hit the
More?
dev kit. We'll go back to that collection and show them all, and we'll just talk through, again, you earned 4 vouchers in that first event, that top row. Tommy John right there on the bottom left. Collect 3 of them. So in this event, you can earn Tommy John. That next event will start in a week. You can earn that Sergio Romo at 6 vouchers, and then at 9 vouchers is Stanton. So you don't have to max out the events.
Very important.
Yep. We'll kind of break down maybe in the blog or in the future next week. We'll tell you more about the team building rules for the next 2 events. But for this one, you're going to want power hitters, which makes sense with Stanton out there, and then some bronze and commons pitchers.
Yeah. All right.
So Dylan did a nice job putting that together. He's back from that vacation.
Yeah. Thanks.
Shout out to
Just kidding,
Dylan.
just kidding. All right.
So, 5 signatures. 4 of them flashbacks.
That's
The
right.
day of the flashback.
The day of the
signature.
flashbacks.
We've got another one for
Yeah.
you. We're talking about BR Flawless.
Battle Royale Flawless Reward.
We got a
We're
new
gonna-
BR Flawless.
One
We
new
got
one.
One new guy.
But he's worth the wait.
He's worth the wait.
Ooh, this is going to be sick.
This is a sick lefty flashback. We're talking about Chris Sale.
Wow.
Let's go.
99 overall, Chris Sale. Let's go. All right, Steven, you prompted me to,
Right.
to do a little bit of research. Why don't you talk a lot about
Right,
it?
because we're looking at the attributes here at the bottom. They're all flaming and buzzing and everything else. And that 117 K per 9, the
Caught your eye.
strikeout per 9, caught my eye. I mean, the stamina is wonderful too. But I wondered, that looks like a reliever kind of number we've had in the game. So I wondered how many other starting pitchers had that high of a K per 9, and you came up with a few names.
Yeah, so immediately I said, Nolan Ryan. And then Bob Feller, of course. Those 2 guys pretty much maxed out. But they're both righties. Lefty. He's number 3. Lefty. 117 K per 9. 99
That's
walk per 9.
slider
Yeah.
miles per hour
And
difference.
weren't you were pretty amazed at the amount of times he's come in the top 3 or top 5 in the Cy Young,
yeah,
right?
he
It's
yeah.
ridiculous.
Yeah, he's never won the Cy Young for as good as Chris Sale's been, but he's always been in the top 5 or 6.
Yeah,
For
every
6,
year-
7
every
years in a
year.
row until
Yeah.
this year he's had a bad year, and some injuries. But my goodness, with that slider, 99 break, he's always one of the best sliders in the game. That Romo had a very similar slider, right?
Yeah, the
Both
slower.
very
the
slow slider. Yeah.
Usually you see the 88, 80, 87 slider.
Right.
Some guys get it up to 90.
You see that this guy's a circle changer, like that must be his slowest pitch. No, it's the slider.
It's the slider.
And so he's going to be able to pinpoint the fastballs,
Yeah.
the slider as well, just bury it.
He doesn't have 5 pitches, but man, those top 3 pitches are
Are
just
insane.
insane.
With the 117.
I think
Yeah.
for Nick and other White Sox fans too, you don't have to just use the reliever anymore. Here's a White Sox
Exactly, yeah.
sale.
You're gonna have to make some tough decisions.
Tough decision.
That's true.
And
That's true.
we didn't mention a debate for Sale, but White Sox versus Red Sox, right?
Right.
More years with the Red Sox. with the
With
White
the
Sox.
White
sorry.
Sox.
His career's not over. We'll
Yeah.
see.
His career's not over.
All right.
So yeah.
So real quick, Luis, go back to the flawless reward. Just remind everyone how this is going to work. Will I be guaranteed sale if I go 12-0? How does
Yeah.
this work?
Yeah, so what we've done in the past is the 2 new guys that get added, you're guaranteed to see one of them, and then the other 2 slots are random. Since we've only added 1 new guy, you're guaranteed to see Sale, and then you're going to see 2 of the other guys.
So go 12-0 flawless. You're guaranteed a Chris Sale.
That's right.
I think that's a
amazing.
win. Knock on wood if you're with me.
Oh. Let the chat.
All right. What's next? What do
All
we
right.
got?
Signature.
Let's hold on. Let's see here. Where
Oh,
are we? Yes.
Rory entering the building?
Yeah. So
All right,
we'll
welcome
slide
to
make some
down.
room.
Rory's joining the
What's
couch.
up?
So Rory,
guys?
tell everybody what
What's
you
up?
do here on the development team.
I'm a live content designer, work on roster updates, Tops Now moments, among other moments.
And since you're here today, I should assume that you've been working very diligently on signature teams.
That's right.
You would be correct.
All right.
Hey, real quick, the giveaway, the sweepstakes ended, so you can stop putting the keyword in. We're good. Sorry, Rory.
No, it's all good. So a lot of people have been asking, what is signature teams since we put out that first post. Signature teams, there are a lot of ideas seen, I saw posted, but what it really is the best teams you can make for every major league team, best team you can make using flashbacks, live series, and legends.
Across eras.
Across eras, all players that are currently available in the game. And so we, and myself, Luis, put together 30 teams, one for each team, some for the divisions and for the leagues,
Yeah. So,
and all time.
It's going to be some fun games here.
And there are going to be some fun games, yeah.
so that's the definition, or what signature teams are. What's the what does it encompass, like the program or the structure of it?
So the way it's going to come out is through moments. You're going to be playing moments with these teams to start, and you're going to play with a signature team against a rival signature team in
Right.
a 3-inning game to begin with.
Right.
Okay.
All right. So what about the rewards?
Oh, there's some rewards, Luis.
Should we take a look
are you
at?
ready?
Should we take a look at one?
Yeah, why not? Let's pop on in.
All right. Let's take a look. Go straight to moments. Boom.
Boom.
Oh,
Signature
let's
teams.
go.
There's a legend right there, Jason Kendall, 96 overall.
We'll take a look at his attributes in a bit.
Yeah, we'll look at him in a bit. So the way it's going to work is you're going to complete the first moment set, which will be dropped shortly. And once you complete all of the moments in there, you'll earn Jason Kendall. And each week we're going to put out more moments. As you can see, next week there will be another set. The following week, another and another. And then in the final week, there's going to be 2 sets dropped.
Yeah, if
They're-
you're watching on your phone there, those dates, again, like Rory said, that's like one after another. So next Friday, then
Yeah.
Friday after that. For the next month, we're going to drop a new set of these. Exactly.
And in that last week, there will be 2 more signature series. Each week, the set reward will be a signature series player. And if you collect all of the guys, so complete all the moments, you're going to get one big boy.
Oh, and,
99
and a
boss
big boy
level.
he is.
He is a boss tier player right now. Could have been in the 6th inning program, if I say so myself. And people are going to want that card.
Yeah.
And that's the only way that you can get these cards, right?
That is the only way. They're not on the marketplace. You
Right.
have to play these moments to acquire these cards.
These are grind 99 cards.
Yeah.
It's the
So
only
by-
way you can acquire them.
Right. So by the end of it, we're going to have 7 diamonds that you can earn.
right.
And more. We're going to look at that in a second.
So
That's incredible.
So let's take a look at the moments. So as you said, 3-inning games, play with NL teams. So you've got your Mets versus the Braves. You got your rivals, right? But then there's another thing we want to mention, right? So these moments, you don't only get the Kendall, you also get other progress. What's that?
That is correct, yeah. So also, the sets this week is going to be attached to the 6th inning program. So there's a total of 15 moments for this week, each worth 6 program stars for that 6th inning.
And number cruncher,
Moment.
how many stars is that?
I believe that is 90.
90
stars.
program stars. All you got to do is do all of the moments.
That's right.
Yep.
And
90.
let's say you get partial credit, right, for each one. Each one gives you 6 stars, so you don't have to complete the whole set. I mean, of course, the Kendall is sweet,
Right.
Right.
but you get 6 stars for every moment. There they are, right there, in the 6th inning program. And so this basically replaces our 3rd moment set that we usually put out with the programs, with the
Right.
monthly programs.
Yep, and also next week's set will come out, and it will also be attached to the 6th inning program. Same amount, 90 program stars. So if you haven't gotten Griffey, Piazza, or Jackie,
You can get
these moments
160
will
right
be
here.
there. Yeah, right there.
Well,
All right.
90 and 90 was a 180.
Oh,
right?
180. Sorry, I
180,
thought
180.
60. My bad.
But right,
Yeah, yeah.
90 this week, another 90 next week.
And I said this replaces it, but my God, it more than
It's
replaces
it's
it
even
because
beyond.
Gives
it's
you
a
a lot.
It's a lot more stars than we've usually
yeah, and
had
actually,
in a
what's to
in a
the
month.
remind everyone, what's to the right of those 300 stars everyone's been working towards? You got the signature pack at the very end. I know monthly awards. So right, this is for anyone like at 300-400 stars. This is going to help you push you even further over
Exactly.
there.
Yeah.
You can sell some of these players
Mhm.
too coming out of these
Yeah.
packs.
All right, so I believe we want to look at maybe some of the teams.
Some of the teams, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we teased that, there would be 7 new Signature Series cards, but also we were revealing a lot of new Diamond
Yeah.
and maybe a few Gold cards.
That's right.
Yeah. So, to make these teams, we went out and created a bunch of new flashbacks and legends.
There's some heat.
And some of those guys are in. Did we talk about? Oh, we forgot to talk about the packs, right?
Right.
Oh,
You
yeah,
should
let's
kinda
go.
go back to the moments.
Yeah, let's go to the moments. So, in addition to the Kendall,
Right.
as you work your way through the moments,
There's going to be 3 Legends and Flashbacks packs that are in 3 of these moments. You'll get them, and these include the new cards that are just about to be released.
yeah,
And these packs will not be on the marketplace. This is the only way you can get these packs, and it's the only way you can get these Signature Series cards that you'll see pop up over the
Right.
next few weeks.
the players themselves in those packs are sellable.
Are sellable.
Are on the
But
marketplace.
we won't
But
sell
the pack
pack.
is up. Yeah,
The
we
pack-
won't,
the
we
pack
won't
is
sell the
up.
pack. It's a
Yeah.
all this is grind 99.
Right. So if you want to play and earn them, you can always sell them if you don't want to keep
Yeah.
them on your team.
All right, let's take a look. Like I said, at some squads. Let's take a look. Oh, we started.
Oh, we might as well.
Yeah, no,
There we
let's
go.
let's start with the
yeah,
Marlins.
just forget
So-
about what you just saw.
We got to start with the Marlins. Stanton
Marlins.
added.
Yeah, Stanton added. He is right there, and that brings up a really interesting point.
Mhm.
As cards get added to the game, they will
Yeah.
be added to the signature teams
So
as
it's
well.
like it's live. It's almost if it's
Exactly.
live content.
It's almost like that. So this Christian Yelich, this is a new card to fill out your Marlins roster, right?
That doesn't look like the MVP.
I think he turned into a very different player in
Yeah.
Milwaukee, but he makes the
Right.
signature Marlins team.
Yeah, the point is you filled out the outfield with a new card, and Yelich is going to be one of those in the pack, right?
Exactly.
Nice.
You got Cliff Floyd, Miggy,
Mhm.
young Miggy. You got the Hanley, and then maybe
And quite possibly the best gold
Yeah.
position player in the game.
yeah,
This D Gordon
Yeah.
card.
Justin
Not named
Bohr,
Joey
JT
Gallo.
Realmuto.
Yeah.
We got AJ Burnett as the ace.
Mhm.
So pretty decent Marlins signature team. Let's take a look at the Royals. So that Locane is in the pack that we were talking about,
So it's a new
As-
Locane.
as is the Yelich.
Right.
And what I like about the Royals here is it's a mix of their World Series winning team with the new blood in the middle of the infield, and then you got George Brett there,
Yep.
holding it all together.
And he was one of the hitting instructors for that World Series winning team.
There you
So
go.
he was a part of that.
Very nice. Saber Hagen as the ace right there, and then the Pirates.
Ooh.
This is
little
one
bit
of the
heat on the Pirates.
this is one of the higher caliber signature teams you'll see.
Yeah.
94, Kiner, Kutch, Stargell, signatures all around. That Kendall,
Mhm.
we promise you some stats. I've been calling him the Tony Gwynn of catchers. Let's take a look.
Hey, and he is the Tony Gwynn of catcher.
Yeah, he's got the amazing speed for a catcher, and he can steal you some bases. And, of course, the great contact, great vision.
So you can earn them once the moments drop in about an
Yeah.
hour or less.
That
There you
that
go.
card art, too, he looks, I believe you said, what was it?
He's a man.
He's a man. He looks like a man.
I do not want to get in his
Yeah,
way.
you look at that face. And this is another great thing. We've got Lightning Josh Bell there.
Right.
You know, so it's across eras and even guys that have come out this year. So that's a slice of signature teams.
Right. So there's 30 of these rosters that are like these fantasy rosters. I know some of you guys are doing those theme teams out there. Well, if you haven't, well, you can just play with them now because Rory and Luis kind of put these together, and you can
Right.
play with these moments, these 3-inning games.
Yeah.
The AL set will come out next week, and as we go through the month, we'll talk about what's new and the little twists that we're going to add on top maybe, and along with those rewards. Every week, a new reveal until we get to the end of September, and then you see that boss.
The big boy.
So somebody asked, so these are the teams, you don't have to put these teams together. When you play the moments, these
Yeah.
will be the teams that you'll use in those moments.
That's right.
and we'll have some surprises later on.
We're we just built it in the squad screen to help show you what
Exactly.
you're going to see in
Yes.
the game. You won't be receiving the cards, but we thought it would help illustrate it. And there's some cool surprises in the rotations, the bullpens too. So take a look at the benches.
Yeah.
There's some nice, things that make you smile or reminisce, like seeing Yelich in a Marlins uniform.
Exactly.
Or cry.
Or cry. What could have been?
I mean, Stanton was there too.
Yeah, Stanton.
All right, so we talked about the pack you'll be getting for completing individual moments from the signature series moments. Let's take a look at what cards you can get.
Right,
And
so this is
again,
that pack.
This is that pack.
Yeah.
You only can get 3, and this pack won't be on the marketplace, right?
Not the pack, but the players
The
themselves
players
will.
themselves will be. Okay.
And then the signature player rewards, just like the Kendall and those guys, not on the market either. So we've got a 94. This isn't a signature series guy.
We're about to
but
reveal
this-
some new
but-
heat.
But he's pretty.
There's some heat
He's
in
pretty
this
lit.
pack.
94 overall flashback reliever. You guys saw the Blake Trinan recently. Well, we've got a Edwin Diaz, 2018 flashback, 94 overall from that amazing season he had with the Mariners. So you can expect him there in the Seattle Mariners SIG team. We've got the Locane we
Okay,
saw.
we just saw. And
Osuna.
ooh,
You like that Osuna live series?
if you thought that Osuna Live series was lit, knock on wood if this card's dope.
We got, for the first time ever, Nate Jones in flashback form. Oh, let's take a look at the attributes. Forgot.
This
So,
is
yeah.
a dirty, dirty
Yeah,
card.
the
Still got that slurve.
The
Still got
slurve,
the slurve.
The slurve, of course.
99 break.
And then we've got Nate Jones with a 95-mile-an-hour sinker. Then we've got another reliever, more of a throwback. We got Rob
Rob
Ned.
Ned.
So
Ned.
he's helping fill out that rotation, or the bullpen for the Marlins.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Throwing heat 98. And then we've got Tyler Clippard, fan favorite,
Fan
favorite.
for at least one person.
At least one individual.
Yeah. So Tyler Clippard, I think I don't know, I can't remember if he was in the game last year, but but
17.
He came back.
17.
He was the All-Star.
Yeah,
All-Star.
everyone got Tyler
yeah,
Clippard.
exactly. Tyler Clippard. Cody Allen.
Uh-huh.
We got Goose, Tyson Ross on the Padres, Justin Bohr, Ionetta, the perfect game or no hitter, breaker
upper.
breaker upper.
Yeah, Verlander remembers
Yeah.
him.
Although this is from when he was with the Rockies, not
Right.
the Angels. We got Yelich, Giovanni Gallardo.
Nice.
Got another cheese baller here with Steve Cishek.
This is half Marlins
All
here.
jump, yeah.
Yeah. And then we got a Marcus Stroman with the Blue Jays.
Oh, cool.
So yeah, you'll be getting these just for completing the moments, and you'll want to be looking out for that Edwin Diaz.
And let's show
That's the
the pack
prize.
odds.
Yeah.
Pack odds.
1 in 10 diamond, guaranteed a gold.
Right.
And remember, this pack will not be on the marketplace. You cannot purchase it. You can only get it through Grind
Just a
99 by
reward.
completing
Yeah.
the moments. Just reward.
Yeah.
Of course, the main course is. Said course twice. It wasn't intentional. The main course of signature teams is the Kendall and the
Kendall.
guys that are coming after. But this is a nice, little appetizer.
And people are going to want those cards.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Does it go towards affinity? Playing those teams, does it go towards your
So right as you're playing innings in
Oh,
moments,
with
is it
those
counting for
players.
team affinity is the question.
Right. And moments are outside of what team affinity counts. Team affinity counts conquest, play versus CPU, rank seasons.
Battle Royale
VR,
events. So
right.
no, the
So
answer
It's
moments-
outside.
Moments
answer
are
is
outside.
no. Moments have always operated outside of the innings and everything because we've constantly given you these fantasy teams.
Yeah.
So we've always made sure to give you rewards though within it that will help you. And if,
Exactly.
if you want, you can always use some of these players to exchange towards team affinity though.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right. That's a lot of stuff.
A lot of content.
That's a lot. So let's take a look at the calendar for this week. And, we've talked about a bunch of this. The signature teams, it's the beginning of those 7 signature series players. Flawless reward of Chris Sale. Roster update, Luis.
Yep. 90+ player upgrades and downgrades. You'll be seeing them pretty soon, right after we.
Soonish.
Yeah, soonish. After we finish the stream, got to go push some buttons.
Pennant events begin. There'll be 3 of them over the next month. And we have another live stream next Thursday where you see Moments
Extreme.
Yeah. And so Lane will be on to talk about that. We got August flashbacks. Those are those tops now and monthly awards cards. So next Thursday stream, and we're going to do a Friday content drop when all that comes out on the 6th. It's also going to be busy. It's also going to be a lot of fun. We promised you a lot of content. Looking at that schedule of what's going to come in the next couple of months, Colin, if we can go to that one. you know, we told you it was coming. 6 innings out. Signature teams now are coming out today. Moments Extremes
Extreme.
next week. And in 2 weeks, we got 7th inning program. I couldn't even fit it on that other calendar. 8th inning, postseason. The finest will be here, too. So this is going to be a fun couple of months as the baseball season isn't winding down. It is heating up.
Heating up,
Oh, yeah.
getting close to the postseason.
That's right.
Yeah.
So we got a button.
You got a
That,
button?
that
Where that
y'all
button?
need to push.
Show that button.
Where's the button?
This is the
it-
actual button that no. I'm joking.
We're that easy.
We got Wi-Fi in the studio. So that is it for this content update. We're gonna press the button. Roster's coming out as well, right?
Oh, yeah.
Have fun with the content. We'll be back next week. See you guys later.
Sorry, Coach.
Get it together, or else you'll end up like me. A lack of sturdy thumbs cut my dreams in the show short, so I do what I can to help others make it big in the game I love. In Road to the Show, you create a custom player and rise to the professional ranks to MLB superstardom. What kind of player do you want to be?
A power hitter, Skip.
You couldn't power hit your way out of a wet paper bag. Hit for contact and power hit, the gym. This is where games are won. This kid's got heart.
Thanks, Skip.
You can't sock dingus with your heart. Cue montage. Chew. Push through the pain.
Yes.
Stay focused. Here comes the heater, kid. 894. You are ready. The show is waiting.
PlayStation